Hi, good morning. I love you. Welcome to the Go Love Yourself podcast. We are in the midst, the exact middle of the seven chakra series where I go in and do an episode on each of the seven main chakras. And today is all about the heart. So hopefully you're seeing this, hearing this. If you're seeing it, it's because you're on YouTube. If you're hearing it, you're listening to the podcast. But if I say something that says, look at this, it's because I'm looking into a camera and speaking to it. So if that's confusing as you're listening, just know that I'm recording video with this as well. Okay, so the heart, my whole reason for being here. An atrophy, no, atrophy, aptronym is a name that aptly suits its owner. And I know that my God given name is part of my mission on this earth. That's why I named my business what I did. That's why I do what I do, because this is the center of it all, the heart space, the heart chakra, love. Love heals everything. Write that down. So, your heart as an energetic center, um, this is where obviously this represents love and compassion and forgiveness and self love and relentless. It's love, the highest of the vibrations. And when your heart is open, balanced, flowing, you're able to easily give and receive love. And it feels good and it feels easy. And you often experience feelings of gratitude and appreciation and gratefulness, thankfulness, all those things. That's what an open, flowing heart feels like. If the heart is closed and stagnant and stuck, you're feeling things like anger, frustration, resentment. And when over time, when you hold these things onto your heart, it shows up in the way of COPD, congestive heart failure, a heart attack, anything cardio related. Um, and over time, when these things start to develop, we're often led to believe that they're irreversible. I don't think that's true. I think that if we stop what we're doing, be still, and focus on what we were put here to do, you can alleviate things that physical symptoms and physical ailments that happen within the heart chakra. So, I have a beautiful, perfect example of this, friends, that actually happened like over the course of the whole last week. So, this is my little personal heart healing experience. So, I had a couple of situations with a couple of family members, not situations, like just they're going through it. So, me, who I am, my aptronym, heart, I want to love you and I want to help you and I want to support you and I want to, help. So, I'm a helper, I'm a person of service. So, I've been trying to help and trying to help so much so that I've started to take on some of the emotions that come with helping somebody, like the why aren't you doing what I would do if I were you, and the expecting myself from people. I do that all the time. I'm working on it. So what happened was I'm trying to help and I'm like, okay, I realize what is mine here to help with and what is not mine, what I'm not going to hold. Okay. So what happens when we hold negative emotions in this space, we tend to pile it on. It compiles. And then pretty soon we're rocking around with a hunchback because we're holding so much shit on our heart that it's weighing us down. And then what happens is, you pop a freaking rib out right in here in your shoulder right in there. That's what I did. So yesterday morning, I was supposed to go to my brother's to watch his kids, and I woke up and I was like, I'm gonna die. I can't even take like a quarter of a breath. I had like this pincing, wincing pain in my internals, like in my right shoulder. Now, we've talked about this before, but feminine side versus masculine side, non-dominant side versus dominant side of your body, receiving side versus giving side. So I'm asked backwards because I'm left-handed, but so this was happening on my right side, which is my receiving side, which is my feminine side. So oftentimes what'll happen is when you're taking on something from somebody else, you can tell very quickly if it's a man or a woman in your life based on which side of the body it happens on, okay? So I can like 3 people in my life where I'm like trying to help them and I can feel it like start to compile. And I knew this last week when I was like, I'm not taking this on. I'm not going to get sick. I'm not going to, get bogged down with everybody else's shit. And I knew that. And that is why I was able to move the energy so fast. So I went and got adjusted yesterday. That was step 1. And then I went on the YouTube, how to pop my rib back in my shoulder. And while I did this, if you follow Lynn's, my bestie that has designed the life you love with Lynn's, she does this beautiful thing where she does a daily audio like pep talk. And so I'm subscribed to that. So I receive these pep talks every single day. If you haven't, look on her website, do that for yourself. It is absolute gold and it is medicine for this heart, okay? So I'm laying on the floor on top of my foam roller after just receiving some YouTube wisdom on how to pop this thing back in. Spread my wings, hold my hands behind my head, and roll over this foam roller as I'm listening to this guided meditation. And pop, pop. I took a whole deep breath and it didn't hurt. And I sat up and I'm like, if I had not understood that I had been taking stuff on from others that I was trying to help at no one's fault but my own, I'd still be in pain right now. I would not be making this video right now. I would not be creating this podcast right now. I would be probably in the fetal or trying to find somebody to help me do this. But because I was aware of what was going on emotionally for me, I was able to like pinpoint that thing and give it to God. So, miracles in the form of dislocated shoulder rib to today I feel open and I'm like ready to discern in these situations that I'm trying to be the helper what is for me to help with and what I'm supposed to be giving up to God. So that feels really good. And I hope that I'm always like on my A game and able to be like, look what I did today to heal my freaking heart and just let you guys know. That's my goal. I want to be able to captivate like these little moments in my life so that this work doesn't end. Just because I'm a self-love coach doesn't mean I'm done. I got a lot of shit to work on myself, but man, it's a beautiful journey, and to be able to help other people do that is a huge heart opener for me. Like, I thrive when I'm holding space for someone, when I'm listening to someone. Your ears, I mean, look, if you can't see this, I got my dad's ears, okay? If you put them together, they are the perfect shape of a heart because we were meant to listen. We were meant to speak as much as we listen. I'll get into that in the next video, throat chakra. But when we listen, it's a form of loving someone. So put those bitches away, girl. I'm talking right now. I ain't listening. Anyway, when we listen to somebody who's trying to express what's on their heart, that is a connection. That is a heart chakra connection. You are connecting with that person's heart chakra. And when you're thinking thoughts like giving them love and healing energy as you listen to whatever it is that they're saying, that's an energetic exchange. So that's a way to show someone love. A beautiful book that was written, why can't I remember? The Five Love Languages. That book is a beautiful tool to help you figure out the people in your life, what their love languages are, meaning how they receive love, but also how they give love. So, like your husband might not be showing you support in the way that you need supported right now because that's not his love language. He might show up to support you in acts of service or, make sure that you have meat in the freezer for the winter or fire in your wood box to keep you warm during the winter. Maybe that's my husband's love language through and through and through. Like he's doing stuff for me all the time that I totally take for granted. And my love language is words of affirmation. I'm going to tell you how wonderful you are. Or gifts, giving gifts. I love giving gifts. I also love receiving gifts. Just so you know, write that down. Christmas is coming. But that book kind of helps you figure out how to love the people in your life more efficiently, more effectively, and helps you create a deeper connection with those people. So that is a very, very, very good book for opening up, healing the heart chakra. Essential oils. Heart, my signature blend. This is 10 open heart surgery, essential oils, aromatherapy that help open it up and connect you to love. So the essential oils in here are vetiver, patchouli, frankincense, rosewood, lavender, blood orange, jasmine, ylang ylang, patchouli. Did I say that? And marjoram. Marjoram, the spice, is such a huge heart medicine. I mean, if you were to make a marjoram tea, your heart would open right up. So those essential oils are really good for heart opening. Crystals that are good for your heart chakra would be rose quartz, hands down. My favorite. I know I got some laying around here somewhere. Here's one. It's pink. The heart chakra is green in color. Some traditions believe that it's also pink. So stones that will help you open that up would be anything green, anything pink, even red. So your blood flows through your heart. Red stones will also help open this up. Rose quartz, green aventurine, malachite, all beautiful heart chakra openers. If you're August baby, your birthstone, peridot, that is very powerful heart opener. Let's see, what else? Foods. Eat your leafy greens if you want a healthy heart. This is not new. I'm sure you've heard that before. Foods that are of the earth are going to help you open this up. Parsley is a very potent heart opener. Coriander, cilantro, lettuce and kale and spinach, and these things will help you to open up and create energetic flow here. Because when you're eating those things, okay, this is like as close to nature as you can be, and it helps regulate all your systems. It helps to it's just good for your blood, for your heart, for your energy, for your focus, for your all of it. Okay? Chlorella, and adding things like chlorella, or I don't get enough greens. I don't eat enough fucking lettuce. So I supplement that with green powder, which I get from Clean Simple Eats. And it doesn't have a bunch of bullshit in it. It's just like broken down plant. And that helps me get enough in each day to open up the heart. Cacao is a beautiful heart opener. That is the most, when you hear like, oh, chocolate's good for your heart, dark chocolate. Okay, the dark chocolate that you're getting at the Walmart is not. Okay, it's got to be like pure, like no sugar added, no bullshit added, just pure. That's what's good for your heart. So I like to take, I actually found it on Amazon. It's ceremonial grade cacao, and it's like you open up the bag and it looks like pellets, or I don't know, like rough chunked up chocolate. But it's like a paste almost when you, so there's a whole thing. You can make ceremony out of it. Heart opening ceremony with cacao, and you mix it, you make it like you would a hot cocoa or a coffee, but you mix in with hot water. I had some organic pure maple syrup that was infused with cinnamon. This is how I had it last night. So once I got all the cacao dissolved, I put a dollop of that in there and topped it off with a little full fat cream. Ah! Heart open, every chakra open. I slept like a baby for the first time in a flippin' week. Cacao. Okay. What else? What else? Drumming, rhythm is so good for your heart. Have you ever listened to the beat of a native drum, or just a solo drum, or just been able to like pull the percussion out of your favorite song and just hear that? Have you ever danced to the beat? Our heart is a drum. And when you feel feelings of like negative emotions or stuckness or frustration or anger, you can literally beat on your heart to break up that energy. This reminds me of, did you ever watch the movie Fear? Mark Wahlberg, Reese Witherspoon, when we were kids. That's not the same idea, but that helps to open it up and move out that energy in the moment. Breath, connecting with your breath as you're doing that helps to get rid of it, get it out of your body. Otherwise, you're going to pay the price, or you're going to pay the price. And if you don't let it out of your body and you end up exploding on someone or someone that you love, you're going to pay the price, and again, pay the price. So getting energy off your heart, it can be as simple as beating on yourself. You can take your journal and write a brain dump, a heart dump, taking a big dump out of your heart and letting it all out, going outside, lighting that bitch on fire and sending it. I release all of this. Like, that is so powerful. It's the easiest, freest thing you can do. You don't need therapy if you do shit like that every day. Or like me and Lynn's like to do, because we have the beautiful blessing of being so close to the river, go chuck some shit in the river, rocks, sticks, whatever. Make sure it's organic, because the neighbors in the DNR don't like when you throw shit in the river that's not of nature. Just go chuck it. You don't have to have a river. Just go throw shit. Go throw rocks. Not at a glass house. But expelling that energy in a physical way is so therapeutic. Straight up heart medicine. What else? Anything creative, dude. That's not only going to get your heart flowing and your sacral flowing, it helps you get energy that's stuck in your heart out. It helps you get energy that's in your sacral stuck out. It helps you be creative. It helps energy flow through you, helps your blood pump. And after you're done creating something and you take a step back and you're like, holy shit, look at what I can do. I'm a huge fan of instant gratification, because I'm an instant gratituder too. Like, when I see something come into my life as a blessing, even if it's hard, even if it sucks, I'm like, oh, this is going to teach me something really beautiful. So it helps you, when you have an open heart chakra, it helps you open up to the possibility that the world isn't shit. Okay? I know we have a lot of we see a lot of shit that would prove otherwise this day and age, because the whole world is right here at our fingertips. We have access to everything. So it's important to tend to our heart so that we can handle all of that, because we were not designed to handle all this shit, okay? We were not designed to turn on the TV and see how many people got murdered in our hometown today. Like, that is not, no. Back in the day, they didn't get news like that. Like, you gathered around the radio at night and, you know, listen to like the world's happenings. But now it's like anytime anything happens within the country, within the world, it's like, boom, it's blowing up in your face immediately. Immediately. So often we can find it hard to just be still because we're constantly getting pelted with all this shit from outside of us. Well, the key to dealing with that is taking care of this, taking care of that heart. And this is all the things self-love, all the things self-care, tending to, this is your inner garden. And if you're not weeding, if you're not, you know, adding nutrients to that soil, you're going to have a big dead lump of shit right here in no time. So, what did we learn today? Your heart is your most important chakra. It is. I mean, if you can't figure out a way to open up, balance, and center this, none of the rest of this shit matters. This is number one, because love heals all. And if you are open right here, you're able to send love to the other parts of yourself that need it, your other chakras. That's what self-love is. We want to create balance. We want to create a regular, a balanced nervous system. We want homeostasis within our bodies so that we can handle whatever life throws at us, because that's not going to stop. That's not going to stop. So, you know, what would Jesus do? He wouldn't be a dick. Okay? Love your neighbor as yourself. You got to love yourself first. Well, that's not necessarily true. I see a lot of people that love, 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 love and spew it all over the place, but don't do it here. It shows. It shows in everything. It shows in how you show up for other people. It shows in your appearance. It shows in your skin. It shows in your body. It shows in your everything. And it's not selfish. Loving yourself looks like getting up a little bit earlier. And the first thing you put in your body is water. And you dedicate and devote time to moving your body and nourishing your body with things of God, of nature. And you make healthy connections with people. You don't gossip or judge other people. You show up as a person of service, ready to help, ready to give, ready to, when you do these things for yourself, it just emanates from you. You don't have to do anything extra because it's just who you are. So if you work on this, pour into this by doing these simple little things, reading a self-help book that doesn't have a cover because it's a hardcover and it was really freaking annoying, but I'm reading for the 10th time, Fast Like a Girl, so I can help other people figure out how to do this so that we can all be healthy, thriving, walking fucking chickpeas and just love each other. Okay. What else can I say about the heart? A really good medicine for your heart is nature. Houseplants, gardening, working with the plant kingdom is heart medicine. Ask my friend Amanda, who owns the Greenwich downtown. That's where her journey started. And she's on a wild and beautiful self-love, self-healing journey as well. And she's probably got a few things in her shop downtown that could help you open up and heal what's ailing your aching heart. Who else can I do a commercial for? Let's see. Yoga is a beautiful practice for heart opening. Ho, 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 is it ever? Um, there are many different types, there are many different teachers, but if you want to move your body and breathe and stretch and open up your heart and connect to God simultaneously, do yoga. Okay. Okay. I think that's really it, you guys. It's not. I mean, you'll be hearing about this for the rest of your lives from me if you come along for the ride, if you get in the van. More to come. But this wraps up pretty much what I wanted to say for the heart on the 7 chakra series. So thank you for listening. And if you have any questions, you can certainly reach out to me either through my website or through social media. At Heart Self Love is my handle on all those things. Or you can call me, from the landline. Do people even do that anymore? I'm here for it. I will definitely screen it first, and I definitely won't answer it if it's not a number that's in my phone, but I will call you back. Other ways you can reach me. That's about it, I think. You can email me, heartselflove@gmail.com. However you do that, there's so many avenues. Like if you click on one of my things, you'll find a way to reach out to me. So if there's questions on the heart chakra, or if you'd enjoy an open heart healing session, girlfriend, that is one of the fastest ways to eliminate the heavy shit that's on your heart or has been on your heart for your whole lifetime. We use muscle testing and we find the emotions that are stuck here. We find out when they happened. We find out who was involved and we let it go. And then you walk away a brand new dude with an open heart. So that's available on my website under Book Now. And right now, I have it where you can do that distance sessions. But if you come in for a healing session, if you choose to do a healing session, I will include that for you while you're here. So, okay. I love you guys. Go love yourself.